Yo! Video games.
I don't know where Steve went. He's gone.
Steve's streaming from his phone, according to somebody in the chat.
Hey, he went to go eat his dog or something. Oh, bug bots everywhere.
What's the plan, Optimus?
For the time being, the cyberforming is slow.
What do we think of the new Fatal Frame game? I think we played it a year ago and it was okay.
Yeah.
It was okay. It was pretty good.
It's probably going to be a lot scarier than Until Dawn was.
Even if Megatron never
So if you're looking for a spooky game to play next time, you should probably play the English version of that.
I probably will. It's just, I've gone back and played the other Fatal Frames, and that game has not aged well.
Yeah.
Like, just the formula has not aged well. It was very creepy back in the day.
Dude, with the fucking dollhouse and shit, though.
Yeah, there's some spooky atmosphere.
I would play the new one, or the English version.
Oh, you mean the English version?
Yeah, I would play it.
I mean, we got like 6 hours into that game.
Yeah.
Like, we saw quite a bit of what it had to offer.
It was getting good, but then even like some of the spookiest parts were kind of ruined by Kenny being goof off from the last time we played it.
I don't know. I've even tried like putting myself in the dark with other Fatal Frame games that I used to find really scary, and they're really not that scary anymore. I was more scared by like fucking Resident Evil.
Not all of it. It's continuing on reserves. And the Barotaxis is still fully operational.
Oh. Am I getting Halo? I don't think so right now. And I have no time to play it. And there's other stuff I'd prefer to play. French.
I think that's still alive, is it?
Oh yeah, dude. Arkham Resident Evil Remake, when fucking Crimson Head starts running around, is fucking scary as shit. I love it. I love that game.
Here's my retort.
Here's my retort. Fuck! How's it going, Homicidal Beaver? What's up, dude? Steve is here, but we don't know where he is. Final thoughts on Until Dawn? I'd give it 7 out of 10 is a little bit too lenient. Because I was like ending it and I was like, that was actually really good. I gave it about a 7 out of 10 in my opinion. I'd say it's about a 6. I'd say it's recommend buying if you really like those story-driven kind of super story-driven games. I'll play more Rising Thunder when they add more to it. Dragon Knight.
Rising Thunder?
Rising Thunder.
Is that?
The free-to-play robot fighting game.
Oh yeah.
I'm waiting for. I want them to add like customizable colors and things that you can do to the characters. I don't mind the characters, but I want to like do stuff to them before I like invest myself. And the whole playing on one stage thing got kind of grating after the first day.
Sucker.
6 out of 10 isn't bad. It's actually a pretty decent game. It was a lot better than I thought it was when we started it. That's for sure.
Yeah, dude, those first 2 hours of Until Dawn are
Pretty rough.
woo.
It's a good thing. It gets very interesting, very fast, like all of a sudden. Super excited for Bloodborne and Frizzle. Super excited for that shit. You don't have to kill those guys.
Oh, okay.
Swallow the objective. You can for like better scores on the levels, but yeah. You can punch through those if you want. You have to be speedy.
Thundercracker.
Yeah, below 5 is bad. Yeah, below 5, like, I'd say like 5 is completely average. Like, average as in you probably would never play that game again. Very forgettable. Below 5 is reasons not to buy it. Good reasons not to buy it. If it's like a 6 out of 10, that game could have some redeemable factors, you know? 7 out of 10, that's actually a pretty decent game.
You should get all of the size icons, dude.
All 4 of them? Yeah, I should probably do that. We don't have that many chat icons we can do anymore, though. Out of space.
Really?
Yeah. Only can do so many.
But once you get more subscriptions,
Yeah, if we get more subscribers, we can, but we're almost out. Yeah, 6 to 7 is pretty decent. 8's a really good game. 9 is like, holy fuck, this game is great. And 10 is like, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. And I think, when I think about like a review for a game, the review for the game will absolutely change after you give it a day. Sleep on it, you know? Fucking sleep on it.
what do you give the Star Wars?
Battlefront?
Yeah.
For it just being a demo, that was like an 8 out of 10, dude. That was super fucking fun.
So
But,
did you get your hands on it?
but alone,
Playing it here.
That's right.
alone, not so hot. With people, great fucking game.
The problem is, and we're probably going to run into it, is running with a team that doesn't know what they're doing. That is the biggest
Well,
problem.
now that we have the YoVideogames group, that'll like never happen.
Yeah, but I mean, even then, like, let's say you want to just hop into it one day you wake up in the morning like, fuck, I don't know how to play the game.
Yeah, it's very hard game to like lone wolf in.
Well, yeah,
You
cannot
can,
play
but
that.
you got to be super good.
Even if you're that good, for like the
You'll
rest
have a
of the
good
team,
game.
the rest of the team is.
We'll fuck it
extreme-
up. Yeah, you're not gonna win.
Yeah.
You might do good personally, but you ain't gonna win.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can get your KD up.
Look at these Shotos. These are the Shoto Decepticons because they are all like three different versions of jets.
Steve, how much food did you bring?
Is Starscream there?
Yeah, Starscream's in here.
Here's my retort.
Thundercracker. That's racist. What'd you say, Tim?
I said, how much food did you bring?
No, I'm still eating the same burrito.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just snacking on it.
Steve's on his 5th burrito.
I'm on my 5th burrito!
Today is a good day to join our cause.
Look how small Bumblebee is. What the fuck, man?
It's tiny.
Yeah.
Only goes so far. Tampering with plasma energy? That's madness.
Wow, that took like no convincing at all. No wonder they call you Thunder Cracker.
Very funny.
Looks like the little guy.
No
That
one
comes and
should
kicks you
have
after the
it.
big guy kicks your
You
ass.
want to get it, that's fine.
Bumblebee is.
So long as you promise to get rid of it.
Little asshole.
I think we could handle that.
It's on the island. Megatron sent Blitzwing after it. You're closer, so you might be able to beat him there.
I know the island. Only way onto it is across Liberty Bridge.
Yeah,
Sounds like
Shotobots.
fun.
Does this follow the Transformers storyline? I don't think so.
No, it's the start of a new story.
Yeah, it's the beginning of a new one, which is why Hasbro had the game made.
So you can kind of, like, I remember you were saying that you had a theory that this was going to be a budget game.
Yeah.
And I kind of can see that a bit, because
Oh, yeah.
I'm on the exact same level again.
For like, you've been here for like an hour and a half.
Well, I mean, this is the same level as the last one.
yeah, but
It is
just with the
same.
different sunset.
Yeah, sunset.
Yeah, no, that's the thing, is that the combat's amazing, like the levels themselves are not that great.
Yeah.
Luckily they give you some interesting shit to do in them. But you see how fast you kind of blitz by them? Like,
Yeah.
the levels look like a Dreamcast game. So for you guys that didn't know, my theory, and I said this the night I beat it, is that this was always going to be a budget-ass $20 game. Like, that's what it was budgeted as when they probably had it made. So Platinum made the game for pretty cheap. But Platinum fixes a lot of the stuff they did wrong with the Korra game in this game. And Activision saw it and like, wow, this looks really good. They're looking at shit like this and like, wow, this looks fantastic. This looks way more than a $20 game. So they decide to actually charge everybody $50 for it.
It feels like somebody from, you know, who was a kid when we were kids, who made this game.
Oh yeah,
Like,
that's pretty much what it is.
Literally, it's like, okay, I'm taking it back. I'm taking it back.
So I feel that it was always going to be a budget game. It's just that it was budgeted as a budget game. Platinum didn't get a lot of money, but they over-delivered. And then Activision saw that they were over-delivering, and they're like, well, we're going to charge more money for the game. I guarantee you, that's a theory. That is a
I know,
theory.
yeah, okay, yeah,
But
you
that's,
can't confirm nor deny.
that has happened several fucking times for several fucking games, several times. And I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Scumbag Activision. You're like, oh shit, this game is actually good. All
Yeah,
right.
wow, it's really good. Well,
Change the price.
we should probably
Charge people for more.
look at these screenshots. They look so good. We can sell a $50 game with this.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, if you guys can't afford it, I would assume maybe just waiting a little bit.
I remember seeing Namco Bandai.
Namco Bandai?
Yeah, Namco.
Tekken?
And I'm like,
Namco and Bandai merged like 10 years ago.
yeah.
Sir Dan! Thank you, Sir Dan. Welcome back, dude.
But what was Bandai selling before? They were,
Toys.
Yeah, they were selling toys before they merged with Namco, which is okay, I guess, but
They've been Namco Bandai for a very, long time.
Yeah. What is it that they were? What do they have to do with this game? Like this one, I saw them like at the beginning.
Absolutely nothing.
That was Bloodborne.
Bloodborne, okay.
No.
Oh no, that was
That
Dark
was Dark
Souls.
Souls.
Dark Souls, Bloodborne, same thing. Actually, no, Bloodborne doesn't have the Namco Bandai.
Oh, Bloodborne is Sony.
It's a Sony game. That's right. I didn't think about that.
Sony exclusive, sir.
No, I think the right price for Devastation would be $30. I mean, as a hardcore, you're gonna buy it no matter what. If you like Platinum games, you're gonna buy it. Like, if you're like us, you're gonna buy it. But if you're not a hardcore Platinum guy or Transformers dude, then you're probably not gonna buy it. Probably gonna wait until it goes down to 20 or $30, and that's why it should have been $30, because they still could have made some sales.
I'm all about them giving me proper DLC of stuff that they made after. You know what I mean? And then that's when I'll say, okay, I'll put in like the 30, 50,
All games
60.
are built around like DLC. It's like so the thing is, it's your definition of what happened after, because let's say a game comes out in September, well, the game has been done in July, or actually the game's been done since June. Like, you usually have to submit around 2 to 3 months before.
Yeah.
And the game is usually done for quite a long time. Now you're going to release patches that add stuff and fix things later on, of course. But usually, as soon as core development is done and it's submitted, they start working on DLC.
Right.
So the DLC's already been worked on for 3 months before the game was even out.
I remember I did that for Quantum of Solace. Like, we had just finished the game, they submitted and everything like that, and the game didn't come out for a very long time.
Yeah,
after.
3 months. 3 months. Ren the Faceless. Thank you, Ren. Welcome back, dude.
I always forget how that works, because they submit a game to, I guess, let's say Sony or something like that, right? Sony wants them to fail that test so that they can charge more money for submitting it again. So they're actually banking on the fact that they're sending them a game that isn't or like messed up or something.
That sounds like 2009, 2008.
Yeah, exactly. That's
gone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they can't do that anymore.
Oh, okay. Cool.
That's heavily changed.
Yeah, that's exactly when I was.
Sony's mentality is a lot different now. The submission prices and like
exactly. Like they would bank on that.
The hotfix prices to patch your game online, like that shit's actually mostly gone now.
Right. Okay. So like indie developers can hotfix anything they want.
Yeah, they used to charge you $50,000 if you wanted to like patch your game.
Money. Like I remember like the developers at my stations were panicking, because they were trying to fix all the rest of the bugs before they could submit it.
Yep.
And they knew that if they didn't fix those bugs and Sony caught it, they weren't going to accept the game. And they would have to get charged again for it. And I'm like, wow, is that serious?
Yep.
They're like, yeah.
That sounds about like 5 years ago. That was the industry.
Yeah.
Made a lot of money doing it that way.
Yeah. Well, the system, like Sony and Microsoft did, that's for sure.
Is he dead?
And he gave you a
Oh,
sword.
he did.
Oh no, he's not.
That's another one. There's 2 of them.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, EA, that was Microsoft's policy.
Huh?
That used to be Microsoft's policy, like charging people for updates and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it was never Sony's. Sony's used to be pretty easy.
Here's my retort.
It's funny, dude. Like, even
I fucking dodged. Whatever.
Microsoft just doesn't screw over the consumer; he screws over the developers too.
Oh,
Well, back in the 90s, or
Pretty much.
2009. Yeah.
Pretty much. It was tough.
I don't think it was a big number, like 50 grand though.
It went up. It would consistently go up. Like, it started off at a low amount, and the more patches your game had, the higher it would go.
Was it like the first 1 or 2 were free?
The first, 1 or 2 were free, and then they became like 20 grand, and then like 30 grand, and then like 50 grand. And it was like a punishment that you release better quality games.
Exactly. Yeah.
That was actually what it was meant for.
Yeah.
It was like the Microsoft seal of quality, but at the same time, we all saw how games ended up being, and a lot of games come out and have a lot of fucking problems now.
Yeah.
And it's not like games didn't have a lot of problems back in the day. They totally
I was gonna
did.
say, yeah, because they have problems too. I'm gonna say, like, do you think they should bring that back just to make sure that
No.
they bring?
Yeah, games always come out with problems.
Yeah.
There's always shit that misses somebody's fucking radar.
That's why you got testers, man. That's why you got people that test the game and make sure shit doesn't get
Oh,
crazy.
Jesus.
But they need to give the developers proper time to actually test the game, which they don't. They always give them
I'd use
enough
that
time to
Super
make the game.
I'd use that Super Meg. You could have had like 3 by now. You have Super plus like 40%.
Ooh.
Never stood a chance.
Wow, that was cool. That was like an auto double.
Not double. Not double.
Keep pressing the wrong button when it flashes.
He's getting fucked up.
Out of the way, blockhead.
He said blockhead that time.
Then he said fuckhead.
Yeah,
No way, fuckhead.
Yeah, sure about that?
Oh no, the Fall of Cybertron sequel is great. Wait a minute.